there on exchange because growing up, my grandpa always wanted to take me there because he grew up there from age 4 to 18 because his dad was a harbor master, and my great uncle was Harry S. Truman. So when World War II ended, like my family that was in the military got like positions they wanted.
Oh, okay.
So my grandpa grew up there, like starting before there was a base and stuff like that.
Right.
They moved there, and then my grandpa died when I was super young, but he really wanted to
I
take
feel like
me to
that's a
Japan.
really huge fact that you just kind of dropped on me out of nowhere. Like, what the heck?
That happens a lot, yeah. Oh, unfortunate. These guys are buddies, though. I don't know if he's going to take the stock. I feel like they're not. The guilt falls on GrizHawk, though. But these guys are on the UMN esports team together, they're buddies, so we'll see. I see Treyara looking. He's, like, pleading. He's like, what are we doing? But, yeah, so I realized one day in my small town, my high school was really small. My graduating class had 60 people. One day I was in my theater class talking to this girl at my table, and I was like, wait, you're an exchange student from Spain. Is that hard to do? She's like, no, you just need money. So I applied. I got scholarships for it, and then I worked my ass off for the last of it. And then I went to high school. I actually went to the Royal School in Japan.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, I got really lucky. They said I had the best essay they had ever seen from like an applicant, so that's why they picked me, which I was like, okay, cool.
That's super dope.
Yeah.
Can you speak like Japanese fluently?
I'm like, or if you're aware with like JLPT levels, I'm like between like N3 and N2. N2 is considered like fluent enough.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you know how to get around. You know how to talk to people.
Yeah, I can talk to everybody and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I could commentate in Japanese. I don't know enough of the move names in Japanese.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
And they do like more of like a play-by-play style too. Like they don't. A lot of the time, they don't really talk about like what's going on, like unless there's like they're trying to fill in space between neutral and stuff like right now.
No, I got you. I got you.
What?
Did he just say the 33rd president was his great-grandpa?
My great-uncle, yes. Yes. That is true.
It's really just a crazy thing to drop.
Yeah. Some people like swear I'm lying. They're like, you're a pathological liar. I'm like, if you notice from all my stories, like when there is overlap, like my story's consistent. I'm not lying.
I've never met a dishonest plant player. I'm just going to point that out there.
Okay.
So.
Only one hit of the up smash. I think if Nana was there, that would have probably killed. But, you know, this shield's not
there we go. Yep, going to be able to take that stock right back. But GrizHawk, 0% Treyara, 54. Kind of see where the rest of this plays out.
One Icy's combo, that'll get you 54 and then some.
Okay.
Yeah, Icy's fair, being very slow, allowing it to get beat out by the moderately slow Bowser Jr. fair.
All right. Doing a pretty solid job here, just kind of dancing around, trying to keep GrizHawk on their toes as you try to battle your way back. And to not necessarily a lead, but just kind of evening things up here a little bit. But GrizHawk's doing a great job. It's kind of keeping that pressure up from a distance and in your face. Uh-oh.
Like the Blizzard, the up tilt. Dude, the up tilt is low-key if you think about it. Up tilt is kind of like a command grab.
For Ices?
Yeah.
I can kind of see what you're saying here. It's going to get through eventually.
Yeah, it's super active, and like it always scoops you just like right there. And you can also like have only one climber do it. Like it always gets them right where you want it.
Yeah, because like that's one of those situations where you got to be aware and like tilt your shield to like really not get caught up into it.
Right,
okay, rapid jab. That's strong. That is going to kill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enough rage there, and Sopo, not a very heavy guy at all, even though he's got that ice climbing gear.
I still remember when they buffed rapid jab, allowed it to kill. People were like, "What are you doing?" It was that and like down smash. They made down smash faster. Not that it's necessarily a move that you see a lot of them throw out anyway, but they did make it like a lot better.
Oh, no, not teching that.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure
going
got
too
those
low.
recoveries though.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Down air, just kind of creating a little bit of pressure, and Nana going to get sent way out there. Wasn't able to get a shield up in time for that forward smash, and she's got a lot of percentage on her. So honestly, GrizHawk's not in a bad spot at all.
Yeah. Oh, his controller.
Not again.
Yeah, Treyara's controller has been doing this. It was not like it was DCing a lot. Like when I would say like 2 months ago.
Is it a custom controller?
It is a Pro GCC, yeah. I started TOing, like, I think this week was supposed to be week 9 of it, but it was canceled because the venue had a power outage. At the very first one, we have a Terry player named Dax who is like kind of like an up-and-comer.
Yeah.
And he was up 1-0 on Treyara, and it was last stock, and it was pretty even, but Treyara was at like a slight deficit, and his controller DC'd, and Dax was like, I got to take that.
I think at the second time, especially with how much percentage you're at, like, dude, it's like I get you want to play the game, but like.
Yeah.
This is part of the problem, especially with pro GCCs, is you got to make sure your stuff works.
Yeah, I think
because you are still liable if it disconnects.
Yeah, it does fall on you. Like that's your controller of choice. It's up to you to make sure that it's working properly.
And plus, like first time, at the very beginning of the game. Yeah, okay, we can we can move past that.
If it's
Second time, come on.
If it's at the very beginning, like if it's like first like 10 seconds, I'm like, yeah, I'm chill with it. But like,
Yeah.
I went to my first regional I went to was one in Wisconsin, and like this guy's controller kept DCing, and I was like, you know what, fine, we'll just reset to neutral, and at 5:30 we'll attack. And we're like, okay, we like agreed on it. At 5:32 he jumps and nair combos me for like 60, and then he pops off and he beats me. I'm like, man, why? And then so ever since then I have zero mercy on people unless it's like if it's like first 10 seconds ish. You're totally cool. But
So
past that, I'm
what
taking
it should be, it should always be a TO. Just
I agree. I
like
agree.
whatever the ruling is, the TO should be coming in and just going, hey, this is the rule. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
I agree.
That's definitely something I've learned a lot from being a TO. TOing the coin boxes and stuff like that for so long. It's just eventually things happen. We're like, hey, this is the rule. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not giving any more chances or whatever, because then somebody's gonna be like, well, you gave this person a chance.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy. So
Oh, what's he showing? Is that Olivia Rodrigo? Shout out California. She's from there.
it's like the only thing you can like happily shout out about California.
Yeah, I love California, dude. I miss it. I miss it.
I'm sure it's great. It's just the cost is just.
Yeah, I mean, but like if you like grew, like for me, like growing up there,
Oh yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, I'm just used to it by default. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's normal. Everywhere else is cheap.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of people who live in California, and they do love it out there. It's just, I could never justify moving out to California. Never could.
Yeah, for me, like most of what I know is I'm trying to figure out a way to move back to Tokyo or California if I can. But for now, I love Minnesota. The Smash scene is honestly like all I got out here, to be honest. But
Yeah.
like these people have been nothing but like wonderful to me. I love everyone, including these two right here. These guys are great friends of mine. So
Yep. It's
Now-
always nice to see, especially when you're involved in a scene like this, that the local scene is always is pretty chill.
Oh
so.
yeah, no, like I really have like zero problems like with people that show up to stuff. It's great. Minnesota scene is one of the nicest. Like,
Are you like looking for someone to have a problem with, or do you just want to keep things peaceful?
I mean, I'm not really one to beef, but like,
Because I can be a problem if you want me to.
nah.
I just wasn't sure.
It wouldn't sit right with me because you play Piranha Plant to some extent. Like I really have that level of character camaraderie. I love Piranha Plant that much. I'm so serious.
I love the character. Don't get me wrong. I love that character. I think he's very, very silly. But I don't play him as much as you might think I play him.
It's okay. Maestro had a plant for like a month, and like that enough is for me. Like I can overlook. All
I
the
wasn't
positive
necessarily looking for problems. I was just trying to be a good person and offer to be a problem if you were looking for one. That's all.
It's okay. I'd rather things be all sunshine and rainbows.
Good, because I don't want to like drive to be a hater. I'd rather just stay home. So. All right, well, we're getting into our second game here.
Yeah.
2 stocks apiece. And we do have Treyara, despite having some of those issues in game one, actually playing very, very well here in this game, too.
Yeah, he's known to claw things back. Like he is one of the. I don't know if you saw the set earlier where his Nana was literally just walking in place when he was playing against Lucky. Like he will see stuff like that.
She
and
moonwalked.
yeah, he will just see stuff like that, and he'll just like I'll see him like scoff and he'll be like Nana, and then he'll lock in and do his best to bring it back. And a lot of the time it does work because he really does have like all this icy stuff that down. He told me every time he feels frustrated with a matchup, the first thing he does is he goes home and he learns a new icy tech.
Yep.
So, you know.
Yeah, that is going to be a stock right there. Unfortunately, the air dot's not going to be able to get you to the ledge. But, you know, that is, again, a sign of a player who's very dedicated to their character is, oh, I lost this matchup. What do I know? What can I learn? What can I improve? So, that could be a stock here. Oh, no, the platform!
Yeah, you got right onto the plat, so there was no F smash. There was no basically ZTD Twitter clip for Treyara. Oh, well, it's okay. He's got a lot of those at home.
That's one of those things where, like, you get the clip and you just cut it out right before she hits the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I hit this. Can you guys pretend I hit this?
When you get the kill screen zoom in, like, that's enough.
Yeah. Oh, man. He just let Twitter debate whether or not. Like, was it that one guy who beat MK Leo Bowser that one time? Everybody
James
thought,
Scott.
Yeah.
I need to freaking win this. Be reverse.
And he was validated after all this time. We love to see it.
He went to his first local recently, actually.
Yeah, it's actually at Fusion.
Yeah, it was at Fusion. I saw he lost a Fawn. I don't know how it went. Whoa, 60-some%. Whoa, okay.
Now we're living.
Nana's gone. The spin out. That's one of the silliest kills I've seen ever. The forward smash sending you off at like low 60 into just like the last hit of
and
spin out.
And the forward smash not taking the stock too is the craziest part.
Wow. Okay.
That was really good though because of like the fact that the kind of like reaches right over the ledge. Just kind of put that hitbox right there. That was actually really sick.
Man. All right. Treyara definitely looking to take a game here. I think maybe right now, I mean, that game was definitely like pretty close. I mean, game one was close too, but, you know, we did have the DC. I think like maybe he was just like in his head, he's just like, oh, why does my controller keep DCing?
Yeah.
I think
game 2 with no issues. I think he kind of got past that. And granted, you need to. Like, you can't be thinking about a mistake that you happened in game 1, because then, like, you're just going to think about that the entire time. You're not going to be on top of your game, so.
Yeah, it's just, like, I can just see that being, like, a mental block of sorts. And, like, I think if he shakes it off completely, like, now that game 2 is over, he's like, okay, game 3. Like, that time I didn't lose because of some bull, you know? Like, now I can really, really, truly, like, claw my way out there, so.
Yep. Nana going to come back here. Ooh, weak hit on the back air. She should be able to survive. Yep, you're going to be able to save her with that up special.
Yeah, no, Treyara is really good at being able to conserve Nana with belay.
I mean, you definitely got to be able to do that. I like that. Just holding the shield, just waiting to see if they'll do something. Goes for the up smash, held shield anyway, and that still won't take the stock.
Killing. Such a slow and powerful move, but still not doing it, because I guess maybe it counted as hitting the card? I don't know, but you know, basically even up Sopo, we're not expecting to see too much here.
Yeah.
Especially because like GrizHawk knows the counterplay to Sopo definitely, because these guys are both on the UMN esports team, so like they love helping each other out, and I mean, you know, just got Sopo off stage, and then you just kind of have to wait for your.
That's that good shit too, because like if you hold like stuff away from people you're constantly practicing with, like they're not going to get better, and that means you're not going to get better, and you get better by playing better people. So.
No,
I love that.
I love seeing how the UMN esports like team, like they really like help each other. I really hope that they get like more funding for stuff like next year, because they've been doing amazing. Like they sweeped like their regular season stuff. I think they're in like a playoff season now, and like they qualified for like some bigger collegiate events.
That's sick.
Yeah, the only like big thing that they've gone for like as like the UMN esports is they went to Pantheon, and they had like a pretty decent showing. I think Treyara got like 25th or 33rd. Doug Todd got I think like 9th or 13th. Like they like. And then the other guys like did pretty good too. Like even Bunny 5001, who was like pretty tapped out of Smash at this point. I think he took Suspect to like last game as well.
Okay.
So yeah, they're a really, really solid team, and I would love to see them get to do more stuff than just Minnesota.
We'd love to see it. All right, there we go. Rapid jab. Kind of just trying to create some space here. GrizHawk trying to find a way to close this out in a 3-0, but Treyara battling back. 92% though, could potentially lose stock. Misses out on the Nana, but the down smash, a 1 and a 2. And I did make a mention that move got buffed at one point, so it's good to see it come through. Yeah.
Get up attack getting called out by the fadeaway bear. And,
this is a rough spot to be in.
Yeah. I was going to say even game, but then before I knew it, you know, those hammers just tripling your damage is quite crazy.
Okay, there we go. Back air, just kind of whiffing it just a little bit, just kind of barely scraping. And building up this damage slowly, 107 now. I mean, Wendy does have some beef to be able to stay alive a little bit longer here, but that is going to disappear relatively soon. You should be losing the stock if you can't find a way to battle through it.
Yeah, the ice block going right under the cannon there is kind of interesting. I wonder if that, because like I've noticed GrizHawk has been using,
yeah.
Treyara getting one on the board. But one thing I've noticed a lot like throughout the set is like the placement of GrizHawk's cannonballs. Like he's been like short hopping and doing it, like getting it right above the ice blocks, or like and like when he does that, I've noticed that the climbers can just crouch below it and be perfectly fine. And I wonder like what the full like reasoning behind that is. In that placement.
I don't know. So that's why I said.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like I might ask them. After.
I need them to hurry the setup. I'm trying to finish out the set because I really need to go to the bathroom. And I'm just trying to be professional and not leave in the middle of the set.
Yeah, no.
Not that there's a problem with doing that in a local, because it's a local.
Yeah. You gotta. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, either way, the bathroom is right there. So. Treyara getting a really strong opening here, kind of a la last stock, last game. Just getting those up airs into, before you know it, boom, you're at 70.
Yep. Just trying to find a way to get through here. Playing with the Nair, not going to be able to find the hit into that. Throwing out the cannonball. I don't know if that cannonball hit or if it stopped being a hitbox right before then, but.
Yeah, very interesting. Yep. There's that up tilt, just sending right into back air range.
Okay. Now, cannonball just kind of hit on the ledge right there. Not going to be able to provide a little bit of a moving hitbox for you as a little bit of safety measure. Treyara is definitely playing a lot better. That game 1 definitely kind of seeming like a little bit of a fluke.
Yeah, that if there was no armor on that, well, I guess there is a way to break the armor, but you can't do it with up tilt because you have to hit Junior's head. But
I think you also, I think someone on earlier mentioned it was like a 12% armor. Are you talking about the side B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 12% or something like that. I'm going off what they said, and that sounded good enough to me, so.
Yeah, if it was GrizHawk, which I did see him on here with you for a second, then I would take everything he says about Junior as facts. That dude loves random Smash knowledge, and he loves Junior. So
Yeah. Might have been Grizz. He was on here for a little bit.
yeah, I saw him over here for like a set or two.
No, it couldn't have been because I don't think there's another Bowser Jr. here. I think it was whoever.
It's okay.
I got old man brain. It's all falling apart.
Yeah.
It's just getting worse from here.
What matters is that Grizz is on screen right here, right now, in this moment, trying to find his way to kill Sopo.
Yep, looking for a way to get it done. The down tilt, not going to be able to reach.
Aggressive Squall, that move does it all.
It really does. Down smash. The Sopo really putting in the work here.
Yeah, you gotta, like, I don't know, like, it's so hard, like, figuring out what to do with Sopo, because, like, if you get Sopo when, like, they're at a low percent still, you gotta just, like, find your way to, like, camp him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, like, super dead.
I mean, for me, it's just kind of like, it turns into one of those scenarios where you see Sopo out, and you're just like, I just need to get rid of this character. And then it starts getting into your mind, like, oh my god, this is such a nerfed character. If I start getting bodied, am I bad?
Yeah.
And then that starts creeping in just a little bit.
Not only that, but like people will like always pop off for like a Sopo.
Oh yeah, they love it.
As well. Yeah, no, it's like the same. It's like the same like thing with Ganon. Like a lot of people think Ganon is like the worst, and like I don't know. Like I think that character is also terrible. But like when so many people think this is the worst character, and then you have like a solid Ganon main, like we have a Kevin Young Savage. Like people are like, oh, you lost to Ganon. Like
no one says that.
Yeah, well, no one likes to be the guy who lost to Ganon. No one likes to be the guy that lost to Sopo.
That's the thing is, like, yeah, as a player, like, no one wants to lose to Ganon, but no one's going to tell you you lost to Ganon because Ganon's a character that strikes fear into your heart. That's just what it is. They might be like, wow, you got bodied, look at this clip, but that's about it.
I've been told you lost to Ganon. I'm like, bro, I'm like a 1-2er. You got to just
listen. My whole thing is, yes, I think that character is the worst character in the game, but that character strikes fear into people for a good reason. So.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that the character's bad, but the character's
throw.
definitely not good.
Down throw, almost always in that position. I don't really see anything else.
Okay.
Right.
Oh! I almost hit that.
Wow, the aggressive up air, I think it was. I couldn't really tell, but all right, last stock here for GrizHawk.
Yep. We were in a better position last game and still lost it. So
yeah. Wow, that hit. I am very surprised at that down smash hit. Wow. Okay.
Down smash pretty quick.
Yeah,
pretty quick
that's very fast, but I thought like the placing was. There, right there, I guess. But
yeah.
That's a very stubby move. Game 5, Treyara on the verge of reverse 3-0. GrizHawk wanting to stave that away. Running your back to Battlefield. All right.
Yeah, Battlefield, not a bad place to be.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid.
Especially for Ices, so.
Yeah, those up airs, like.
I think it was actually Grizz mentioning it earlier, too. Fighting Ices here just helps a lot because, like, while Ices does, I think, has a pretty decent juggle game, it does give you 3 platforms to just land on. Combo break. We already saw it earlier, too. We thought a stock was going to be taken, but Treyara had it down, just landed on the platform, unfortunately, which allowed GrizHawk to kind of escape.
Yeah, no. Battlefield, I think Triplat is like a very... I wish that us outside of Europe had any other Triplat legal. I think that Triplats are kind of underexplored in like Ultimates meta.
Yeah.
Because I do think that Battlefield is like a really cool like counter pick stage. Because, you know, it's extremely hard to like land if your character doesn't have like a lot of landing options, and you know sharking is really strong. But I think things like Yoshi's or even honestly Fountain of Dreams would be like really just interesting to like test out.
Yoshi should come back. Fountain of Dreams I think does still have like frame issues though.
Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks because I think that's the best Triplat. I'm like, why does it have to have frame issues with Wario and Ices only, and that's the reason it's not allowed.
Yep.
But you know, that's the game we play. It's got a couple problems. Hey, maybe it'll get a free little update with the Nintendo Switch 2, and it'll fix the performance a little.
No, we're gonna get a new Smash Bros.
I mean, we're definitely getting a new Smash Bros. But I think maybe in the meantime there might be like a free. You know how they did with like a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think something like that is in the cards to like up the performance.
Maybe. I kind of don't want it though because people are like, it's Smash Ultimate Deluxe. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's Smash Ultimate with a performance package, if that even exists.
I kind of have some bets going that Smash Ultimate Deluxe is not happening. So
I would like if it was something completely different.
Oh,
Nana not really following up, I don't think. I think maybe he slightly mistimed something that he was going for there.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yep, Squall Hammer in. Oh, unfortunate. The roll in is actually going to keep him alive here a little bit longer because I'm pretty sure that would have been enough damage putting him into Ice Cube. Probably could have taken that stock in the process.
Squall really does do it all. Gets the
really does.
Advantage. It's really safe on shield. It's used for recoveries.
It's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh.
Whoa!
That was so sick!
Into the turnaround forward smash. Dude, Treyara, dude, ever since counter hit, I saw another Ices player Ferb tweet like, if you don't know Treyara, like now you do, or like you should. Like, people really do need to like know about this guy. This guy's so just really crazy to watch.
I mean, Minnesota has definitely had a bit of a resurgence, I think, in terms of like, you know, how good is the scene in general. Because I remember at the beginning of Ultimate, people were like, oh yeah, you know, Minnesota is definitely one of the better scenes, and kind of floundered a little bit, right? Not necessarily that it was bad, but I think it just kind of had a small dip, but it's definitely gotten a lot better, especially with a lot of players moving here too, a lot of really good players.
Yeah.
The scene's stacked. It's very, very good.
Yeah, a lot of like good players are here, like for college, like Baskin's moved in with his sister here. Like Minnesota is like so strong, and I'm like glad to like be a part of it. Because when I went to my local back in SoCal, that's it. Okay. Very anticlimactic. No kill screen. No kill screen on a Star KO is very wacky. But you should take this opportunity to run and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, definitely going to be able to do that right here. So I might not be back on at least for a little bit because I know other people want to hop on the mic. So either way, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
I'll definitely be seeing you in a little bit because I'm just going to run to the bathroom.